Welcome back to another vlog. So Taylor, Shay, and I are actually on vacation for like 2 weeks straight, which is kind of nice. We just went up to my parents' house in Nashville for the 4th of July. I hear you, honey. We just went up to my parents' house for the 4th of July and we got to see all of Shay's cousins and I saw my sisters. My brother was not able to make it, but we were pretty much all there except for him, which of course we missed them. So Taylor and I had 3 days in between visiting my family on the 4th of July and a beach trip with his family in Rosemary Beach. And so those 3 days we decided to book at the Pearl in Rosemary Beach, which if you know anything about Rosemary Beach, the Pearl is just kind of like a long-standing staple hotel just like in the heart of Rosemary, the downtown area. And we'd never stayed there and it just always looked like such a beautiful, fun place to stay. And we finally decided to just book it. So we're here. I'll show you guys the room, but we kind of just have our stuff everywhere, including Shay's tent that she's trying to climb in right now. Anyway, I'll show you guys the room, but it's just kind of like a total disaster right now because we got in kind of late last night and we just kind of threw all of our stuff around. So it's nothing crazy. It's more so staying at the Pearl, just like the experience of being in the heart of Rosemary. I will say that this hotel has so many great amenities. So we're gonna go check those out and we'll share with you whatever we end up doing within this hotel. But I think we are about to go to grab breakfast down at Alice Beach and I thought I would just take you guys with me and then, I don't know, we'll see what we get up to the rest of the day. But I'm excited to take Shay back out into the actual beach because last year she did not like the sand, didn't like it touching her hands, on her feet, on her legs. She was just like not about being dirty in the sand. But I think she's at an age now where she will love it. So we're gonna try that out and yeah. Let's get this vacation started. Do you want to go get Dad?
It feels like bath water.
Does it? We're at the Havana Beach Club rooftop about to get lunch. And it's super hot out, but there's a breeze of, I guess, fans, so we're good. First vacation drink. Alright, cheers. dinner was a struggle. I feel like towards the end of that pool situation, I was getting really nauseous and just felt blah. I feel like one of the things that's been like consistent with this pregnancy is just feeling hungover daily. But it's weird because I didn't feel this way. Hi, you wanna go get some ice cream? I didn't feel this way in my first trimester, and it like just started pretty much this week. Maybe it's because we're on vacation and we're like doing stuff, and so I'm not like relaxing, I guess, as much, but I don't know. It's been kind of a struggle, but I'm trying to do everything that I can, like eat vegetables, drink a ton of water to like revitalize myself, but it's been a struggle. So we are gonna go get some ice cream for this girl and go down to the beach and just hang out for a bit, and then we'll be back up here to put her down for the night. So that's our plan. Is that good? You can play. Shay, hold on, stay right here, babes. Can you show me the ice cream cone? Say cheese. Can I see? Scary, but also, you know, I'm kind of proud of her. But we just have to keep a major eye on her at all times. Fly away. So this is the end of day 1, and it was such a good day. I'm just so grateful to be here, even though I'm not feeling 100%. So, all the people out taking pictures on the beach. Shay and Taylor over there. Can't wait for day 2. Woke up this morning and water just came up. Grabbed some breakfast at this place called Havana Club, which is the Pearls restaurant in their lobby, and it's really good. So if you're here in Rosemary Beach, you can eat there, obviously. So highly recommend for breakfast. We're actually going there for dinner tonight because we haven't been for dinner yet either. But we just plan to do a full beach day today. We've already secured our spot, like very front. Taylor got here early to secure some spots because he was really adamant he wants to be at the front. So we're just going to do this all day. The one thing I wanted to say is, I don't know if you guys can hear me on this, but the Pearl, if you rent a room at the Pearl, they have chairs set up with these umbrellas and chairs that are first come first served, so you don't even have to make a reservation. You just kind of show up and they're there. They just come with the room, which is really convenient because we didn't have to like plan anything, we just showed up, so there's that. behind. We're about to check into the bigger house that we have with our whole family later today. So we have a few hours until we get to check into the bigger house. Taylor and I are the only ones here from our family, obviously because we have been here for a few days. So we're hoping to check in early, which would make things so much easier so Shay could take like a good nap, even though she could probably sleep out here. We went to the pool, so one of the accommodations that you get with the Pearl is access to the Water Sound Beach Club. If I keep looking that way, it's because Shay is literally in the water. Super shallow, but I'm scared she's gonna go towards the deep end, so I'm like trying to make sure she's okay. But anyway, so it's called the Water Sound Beach Club, and they essentially have 2 resort style pools and like a bar, a restaurant. It's just like a full service, essentially like a country club, and then there's access to the beach also. So we're gonna hang out here for a few hours, which is a really awesome way to spend your time because they have everything you need right here. We're gonna hope to get Shay to nap outside, which we haven't done yet. It's kind of hot, but we want her to be able to nap on the beach at some point during this week, so we figured we would test it out today. Or not. Okay, hold on, she's getting closer to the deep end. The stress that I have around my child around water, and she's going back again. Okay, give me a sec. Anyway, so we're gonna stay here for, I don't even remember what I was saying, but we're gonna stay here for a few hours, hopefully get Shay to nap out here, and then hopefully be able to check into our hotel or our house soon, early. Yeah, so that'll be nice. I'll give you guys a view. I'll flip you around. This is literally our car situation. Oh, sorry, Shay. She's trying to take a nap, and I think I just woke her up. Yeah, we're packed full. We already had a lot of stuff just because we are hopped from Nashville for 4th of July to the beach at the Pearl, and then now we're checking in. Taylor's literally picking up the keys for our house that we're checking into. So we've just like thrown everything in here, and there's just way too much stuff. So hopefully on the way back home we'll be a little more organized and cannot have this situation because it's a lot. But yeah, so Taylor's picking up the keys to the house. No one's here yet, which is great because that means I can show you guys the house without anybody or anything in it. I'm gonna try and do that. I gotta figure out what she's doing because she sounds like she's falling asleep. But yeah, I'll show you guys the house before anyone gets in it. So yay, let's go. morning. I just woke up and my head is just pounding. This has been like happening the last, like it's happened a few times within the last week. And I have been chugging water, although this one, I probably didn't have enough water yesterday, so that's probably why. So this pregnancy, like this little boy that I'm growing inside of me is literally kicking my butt. And I'm 18 weeks pregnant and I'm just like, I don't know, it's like low energy. I feel just blah, but it's okay. I'm like fingers crossed at 20 weeks, but Taylor just left to go get me Tylenol. I cannot find the Tylenol that I brought anywhere after unpacking for this house. I know I have it, I just don't know where it is. But the good news is it's 7:43 and Shay is still sleeping. We did put her to bed at like 8:30 last night, I think it was. So she did go to sleep late, like an hour later than she normally does. So I guess that means she's sleeping a little late, but she's in her slumber pod. That thing is a lifesaver on trips. So I am home, if you can't tell by the background. I feel like vlogging during a family vacation is, I don't know, just not something that I really want to do, just because I feel like I don't know who in the family like cares to be on camera and who doesn't, and like what they care for me to show. So I just kind of like avoid showing what we're doing on family vacations. But of course I showed you just like a little bit of snaps that I took on my cell phone. But it was really fun. I will say it was really exhausting because prior to going to that trip with Taylor's side of the family, we had a trip literally right before with my side of the family for 4th of July. So we went straight from Nashville with my family to our own like mini vacation, which was like 2.5 days. So like not really that long. It was just like the gap between my family trip and then his family trip started, and his family trip was a full week. So we had already been like out and about doing stuff for a full week, and then we spent the next full week with another different group of people. So it was a little exhausting, but I will have to say I am pregnant, so it's a little bit different, I feel like, to say when you're pregnant versus just like a normal situation, because Taylor's, well, my family does the same, but both families really like to party. And Taylor's family is very active, which is very different than my family. My family is very like, we go to the beach, we just sit and we relax and read books and really don't do much. The Taylor's family is like, you get to the beach and literally everyone has a football, a ball, or some sort of like boogie board or something in hand, and they're off doing stuff. And of course I was sitting. It doesn't really matter what they're doing versus what I'm doing, but I'm just like, oh, it's just a very different experience, you know what I mean? So definitely more fun for the kids. Shay had a great time, but I am exhausted, and you know, that's I guess all I have to say. I feel like being gone for 2 weeks with 2 different family dynamics and then just like lugging stuff back and forth was just kind of like a lot. But don't get me wrong, I'm so grateful to be able to have that experience, because this was like the one trip we had planned this year. So we were so looking forward to being able to do all these different like legs of the trip. So it ended up being really good. Long story short, we love Rosemary Beach, if you haven't known that yet, because we go literally every year, at least once per year, if not twice. It's our favorite beach. It's driving distance from Atlanta, so it's very easy for us to get to. It's only like 5 hours from our house. On the way back this morning, it was pouring, like torrential downpour rain. like trying to pack your car. We woke up at like 5:45 because Taylor had to be at the airport because he's going to Las Vegas today. And so we drove straight from Rosemary Beach to the Atlanta airport. I dropped him off and then I came home. So yeah, I'm not really envying his last leg of the trip being Vegas, but it is gonna be fun because it is for a bachelor party, and like who doesn't have fun on those? So he'll be gone this weekend, which is nice because I'm literally gonna do a reset weekend. I have Shay in the other room. I'm cooking her dinner right now, but I'm literally gonna clean the entire house. This house I just feel like has been so, I actually don't even know if it's the house. I think it's like after vacation, it's like you just wanna reset your life. And so I feel like I'm gonna use this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, to just fully clean the house, get all the laundry done, everything organized, and I think I'm gonna start working on the nursery for our baby boy. So I'll share that with you in the next vlog. So I'm gonna end this vlog here. If you liked it, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a good summer, and I will talk to you on my next video.